I'm happy to introduce to you Mr. Kenneth from Kenya, and we'll be speaking about dental technology in Kenya. I'll be asking him some series of questions. I believe he'll be able to tell us a lot about what goes on in Kenya about dental technology.
Yeah.
We are eager to listen to him, and I believe he's set. Mr. Kenneth,
Yes, please.
let me go straight away. Dental technology has come a long way, and honestly, we are happy that it's making waves in Kenya. What is your name? Are you a dental technologist or a technician? What's the name of your school? For how long did you train? For how long have you been practicing? Are you employed? And if yes, is it a government or private? Are you self-employed? These are a bundle of questions. I think you can help us, to understand it.
Clear? You can hear from my side. My name is Kenneth Kiambe. I'm from Kenya, a dental technologist. At the moment, I'm working in University of Nairobi. I trained for 4 years. That is my diploma. My degree is 2.5 years. I've been practicing for now 10 years since I finished my school. I'm working in a parastatal that is part of the government, Nairobi University, and also having a private practice. Hello.
Okay. Now, can you tell us how dental technology started in your country? Do you have any historical knowledge of how dental technology started in your country?
It started in 1969. The Indians are the ones who introduced dental technologists, the dental technology course in Kenya, and we have been having a college that is called Kenya Medical College, which was offering before certificates of City and Guild, and back in 1992 they started their own diploma course. Up to now there are 2 colleges that are offering dental technology. One is a university with a degree 2. Hello.
Okay, the degree program, how long does it last, and what is the entry requirement?
Yes. Repeat the question. Yeah, no.
Yeah, did you hear me? Okay. The question is, the degree program in Kenya for dental technology, how long, what is the duration, and what is the entry requirement?
Okay, degree, there is the one for those who have already practiced. They they take 2.5 years in university, but for fresh from secondary school, it is in the process, and they'll be taking 4 years and 1 year internship. Yes.
Fantastic. Now, to my next question, do you have dental technology program in your country? That you have answered.
Yes.
You have talked about the training program. You also talk about the qualification, which is first degree and some diploma. You also talk about how many years it takes to qualify and the category of people that are taken. But do you have an association of dental technologists? If yes, is it active?
We have
if not, what can be adduced for that?
And in the progress, we are trying to follow up to start our own board, so that it can be having some regulations. That is in course in the parliament. Once it is passed through, at least we'll be having our own board, Kenya Dental Technologists Board.
Okay, for example, how often do you meet as an association? How active is the Association of Dental Technologists in Kenya?
The officials do organize some of conferences, but like 2 to 3 in a year. And they have collaborated with another private practice where those who would like to go for some specific courses may attend, which is normally offered for within 1, 2 to 3 days or a week, depending on what is being taught.
Okay. Are you in any way suggesting that association program also offer courses during their programs?
Like just
offer training courses
during their program as such is where what am I going to say? It's just refresher courses. Let me talk as refresher courses. Or if there is something if there is something new in the field,
courses.
We are alerted and we are normally trained on hands-on on that new thing in market.
Okay, I understand. Your association programs updates the practicing dental technologists. So new thing that comes, new development are shared during this program. That is fantastic. You also said that the regulating body will soon be established. That's a great one. Our own was established in 1987 in Nigeria and has been working strong since then. Good to hear about that. But are you called dental technologists there, or you are called dental technician? How are you addressed? What is the title of your profession there?
They are called dental technologists. This is on the basis on those who understand the difference between being a technologist and a technician. But mostly are technicians.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is the prospect for any dental technologist in your country to have more qualification? And to be specific, what are your plans for more qualification? What is the opportunity that is open to you in your country? And what is the highest qualification possible in dental technology in your country
the
now?
highest is a degree. There are those who have gone outside other countries for master program and also PhD. And in the progress in future, we are hoping that some of the institutions will start also the master's program. So the rest who have done degree in dental technology, they are deviating, going to other master courses which are related but not that specific to our technology, like public health, research, medical health, like that. For on my side.
Oh, thank you. So which means dental technologists.
Pardon?
Yeah, on your side. in your own case, what happened? What are the constraints or what plans for the future to add more qualification
The
to
constraints,
yours?
ideally, is getting that specializing, or doing masters or a PhD, because the courses are not offered in Kenya, so you have to go to either the nearest place is South Africa, the rest maybe UK, Germany, America. That's where at least now you can get further education. But we are hoping in future things will be okay. And though the challenging part in going outside the country, it's very expensive.
Oh. Okay. I know conferences are being held in your country. Your answer suggests that it is not very frequent. Do you go out to attend conferences abroad?
That one, it depends on particular independent, particular interests. Not everybody, those who are interested. Like there is one that was in UK for porcelain, and some went. This is the challenge. The other challenge is the financial constraint. That's a challenge, but some do try. So what alternative, what people do, they just go online, maybe get what is new, the market, or the companies that do supply the materials, they sponsor people outside.
That's good. Okay. Do you have companies in Kenya that deals with oral health equipment, material, or dental technology equipment that could sponsor technologists to attend courses or train them on courses?
There are only 2 dental laboratories that do sponsor people to some specific countries like Germany and UK. For dental suppliers, it will depend. If there is a particular machine, let's say like the CAD/CAM machine, if there is one that is being marketed in Kenya, what they do, they get a technologist or a technician, train him, so that now when he come in Kenya, he can be able to dispense the services to others.
Okay. Yes, thank you for these answers. Do you have a rough estimate of how many dental technologists in your country, those who are practicing in the lab, do you have a rough estimate of their total number?
Currently, they are 400 and around 400. Those who are practicing, but the total number, we are almost
just about 400.
We are almost 800 in number.
Okay, that's good number. That's good number. Can you tell me the common appliances, the commonest, let me say the commonest appliances that are made in Kenya?
I do work in pediatric dentistry and orthodontics, and at least I'm advantaged to answer that. Mostly we have hourly appliance, but what
I'm saying, when you look at the population,
the space maintainers, both the removable and fixed. Hello.
Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, I can hear you. Thanks for that. Now, I would like to know. The question actually is the commonest. Like in Nigeria, the commonest appliance that we make are acrylic removable dentures, which is very common in Nigeria. But we do all of those other appliances. There's no doubt. That is a kind of message I want you to give to our audience that will be hearing us after this recording. But however, do you have some words for those who are coming up as dental technologists in Kenya? What words of encouragement do you have?
While I was completing my course, one lecturer told me, never complain that there is no work. The work is in your hands. When you come in somebody else's lab and you do something which is good, the person who has welcomed you is, if he's encouraged your work, you see, now you're going to create a good rapport. But if you only expect that you have to ask for how much you're going to get before even doing that thing, it's not realistic. As I finished my course, went to the field before being employed by the government, I went to the private sector, and I tried to practice what that lecturer told me, and it was practical because our works are in our hands. So our artistic nature, when we apply it and the knowledge, all goes well. So for those that are upcoming dental technicians and technologists, be encouraged and feel free and be happy, because this is one of the best courses which you can be employing and also employ yourself.
Okay. That is interesting. That is a good encouragement for the upcoming technologists. The platform that we are speaking on now is Dental Technology Africa. We have 5 member countries already. I mean, members from 5 countries already in Africa, and we are reaching out to more. What is your opinion about this? What is your opinion about Dental Technology Africa, this group that is trying to make sure dental technologists in Africa come together, share ideas together, and do more for dental technology? What is your comment over what we have been doing for some time now?
The moment we meet each other, share ideas. There is what I know that you don't know. There is what you know that your other friend from another country don't know. So once we come together, we build up a very strong dental technologies family, of which in Africa it may be one of the best. And probably we come to think on how we ourselves we can make our own machines, maybe materials, and sell out of the country, not only relying on outside countries like America, UK, Germany, Italy, because those are the countries who are selling us the materials. So it's the high time we think on now how we can produce our own, the moment we meet together and sell out to the entire world.
Yes, on the strength of being independent, not relying on materials and equipment from advanced countries. One of my friends once said that in our country, that in our country Nigeria, that all that we use as dental technologists to practice, even to the clinic, they are all
At least
imported.
Kenya,
same
dental plaster,
with Kenya?
a soft dental plaster we do use, and also there are some,
Okay.
yes, in Kenya.
And made in Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have the name of the company that makes that in Kenya? Can you share their website or anything with us
That
in
one
the
I
group
cannot
chat?
give you at the moment.
In the chat box, rather. Sorry.
Hello. Hello. That one I cannot give you at the moment, but once I get the full details there.
Okay, put it in the group chat after this
Yes.
our discussion. I can hear you. After this dialogue, can you put it in the group
Hello.
chat? Okay. Okay. I really appreciate your time with us.
I have some.
Yeah, I can hear you. I really appreciate your time with us.
Yeah, there are some
Do
questions.
you have any question for me?
How many colleges which offer dental technology in Nigeria? And
Go ahead.
I'm asking about how many colleges that offer dental technologies course in Nigeria, and what grades, like certificate, diploma, degree, masters, or PhD.
Yes. My answer now. In Nigeria, we have one university that offers degree in dental technology. Every other post-secondary schools, they are all colleges of health sciences. And we now, I give you a rough figure, we have nothing less than 5 of them. So we can put a rough figure of colleges and inclusive of university that do dental technology in Nigeria, not more than 6.
Wow, that's good.
And they offer higher national diploma and degree. No university offers masters, none offers PhD. So HND, that is higher national diploma, which is equivalent to first degree in Nigeria, and first degree. These are the 2 qualifications that are possible in Nigeria.
Yeah, so
I hope that answers your
there is
question.
no masters or PhD. What do you do on that case?
Yes. Now, government has not really shown interest to be of help in this area, as in helping people to get funding to go and do their masters elsewhere. But we have had individuals who have made efforts to go and do their masters. Some of them are in the process, some are about concluding now. Before this year runs out, we have some who probably will come back to Nigeria to practice that have master's degree in dental technology. But no government effort, it's individual efforts.
So other questions? Other questions?
Yeah, another question?
Job opportunities there. And the other question is, do you teach dental technologists or dentists to be there?
Okay, I got your question, and I will respond like this. There are job opportunities for dental technologists in Nigeria. Nigeria, because of our population that is approaching 200 million people now, have a very large market for dental technologists. That doesn't mean we don't have unemployment problem, but we have a big market that anyone who has entrepreneurial skill and interest can start his lab and start flourishing within a short time. I have a number of examples of my junior colleagues who have their labs and are doing well. But when you talk of government employment, it is limited. There's no doubt, but it's far better than what we have in other countries. As per what I do, I teach dentists the laboratory aspect of dental technology. That is my primary assignment. My secondary assignment, I teach dental nurses. And thirdly, I also teach dental technologists who come to our university and our teaching hospital to seek practical experience during their practical or CWES, we call it CWES here, that is Student Industrial Work Program. I teach dental technologists on that occasions. So my jobs are threefold. I teach the dentists, I teach dental nurses, I also teach dental technologists.
So on the practical or theory, dentist?
Okay, is what I teach the dentists is laboratory based training. This is how I do it. I expose them to different laboratory restorations, different appliances. I take them on different techniques on how to make these appliances. But because they are dentists, we don't expose them as much as we will expose them that we expose a dental technologist. But however, we give them good knowledge of what is sufficient and that covers their requirement to be able to understand those laboratory procedure and engage with dental technologists when they're on the field. So we go far to that extent.
For us in university, we have 4 departments. That is pediatric dentistry and orthodontics, surgery. We have conservative and prosthodontics, and we have perio department. So in each we have dental technologists there. So the whom assists students, both undergraduates and postgraduates, in their practical areas, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think it's the same here. The same thing here. We have the conservative department, we have the prosthetic department, we have the child health, which is a pediatric, that is orthodontist. We have oral and maxillofacial department. In all these departments, we have dental technologists that man them to make appliances for patients coming from our teaching hospitals, and as well teach undergraduates and postgraduate students who may need assistance from time to time. So you see, our setup is the same with your setup.
That's nice. Yeah.
Okay, is that all for me? Okay, Mr. Kenneth Kiabe, I appreciate you and thank you for your time. I just want to inform you too that this conversation will be shared on our social media, and the link will be available on our group chat so that others can listen to us and see and hear our conversation today. I hope I have your consent to share this over the our social media.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So thank you for your time. Last words. You have any comment to make again so that we close the session?
Hello. Hello.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth, last word. Do you have any comment to make before we close the session?
Good for us in Africa be together and maybe have a united dental technology state of Africa. Yeah.
That's great and highly ambitious goal. I believe we get there as we continue to stay together, continue to discuss. That's why we keep Dental Technology Africa Forum very active, so that we continue to share with ourselves. That is why we this interview, so to say, this dialogue was also organized so that we can know ourselves better. We shall be sharing this to our colleagues on our group chat and over the social media so that people will have idea of how dental technologists across Africa are trying to come together. And I believe sooner than later the house will be expanded and will become bigger, and we'll reach out to ourselves to be able to hold joint conferences, researches, and training. And as you said, I believe in future that will metamorphosized into having some of our equipment and materials produced locally. That is possible in future, and as we are united. Mr.